Today, we're going to be talking about this amazing city that has created a great deal of impact for families that are looking for affordable housing and cities near the Dallas area. So today, we're going to explore Forney and see what all the hype is about. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite Dallas realtor here. My name is Shanza and this is the Life in Dallas channel. And in this channel, we talk about all things living in the Dallas metro. And you guys can most definitely reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you with any of your real estate needs, or if you guys have questions about relocation or the state. I know how difficult it can be when you're relocating or if you're just buying a house or selling. And make sure to fill out my buyers and sellers questionnaire down in the description box below, and I'll reach out to you at my earliest convenience and we can discuss your options. So don't hesitate to reach out. All my contacts will be down in the description box below. Now let's get on with the video. So Forney is located east of Dallas. Now this is near Rockwall, Ski, Rolette, and Heath. Nice area to consider, honestly, because it's about 25-30 minutes away from downtown Dallas. Okay, that's without traffic, and it's about 50 minutes from the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, and then Love Field is a little bit closer. It might be 30-35 without any traffic. So Forney has made several publications nationwide, especially for being the second best suburban location for home buying in 2021 in the US. The metrics used for this research would include home prices, education, quality of life, affordability, crime rates. This city is located in Kaufman County and has the largest percent growth any county in the US in 2021. So that is insane. The median home value here in Forney is $322,000, and the median household income is around at $99,000, and then the home ownership is around 78% with a population of over 25,000 people. Forney has really exceeded my expectations. I've been to Forney before, showing different homes. I went to several neighborhoods before, but I never really explored Forney like I did for this video. So I took note of literally everything, and I honestly could see myself living in Forney. Like, that's the conclusion I came up with. I was like, I could really live in some of these communities, because I'm not a big shopper. I don't need to be, in the hot spots. The only thing is I work mostly in the North Dallas area, so it will be kind of hard if I moved more east. Forney is definitely a mid-sized suburb. It's a nice size. It used to be a small, quiet town, but it has boomed really hard in the past 10 years, okay? And everybody and their mom is moving to Forney, Texas. Now, Forney, Texas, has many things to do. We want to talk about all what Forney has to offer, and then we're going to go into the neighborhoods, and I'm going to show you guys different homes and different price points. So Forney has many things to do in terms of like eating out and parks. They have this whole commercial center here north of Highway 80, and along this highway, we have many restaurants and shops here. You have your Walmart, Lowe's, Aldi, you got the movie theater, several restaurants and shops and barbers and salons around this highway, and it's centrally located as well, so that's great. And then you also have the hospital right on the other side. But just know that this highway is very busy. So it's a 4-lane highway, so it's just 2 going on one side and 2 going on the other side, and then they have like the access roads next to it. But other than that, this is like, if there's like any like accident or a slowdown of a car, then it's gonna be really difficult to pass through here, and the traffic is crazy. And I think they are expanding a little bit past this highway. That should do something, but in the future I have high hopes that they will do something to accommodate for the growth, which they are with development around. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna do something with the roads as well. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. And then not only this area, but all around Forney, there's plaza and shops like all throughout Forney as well. So it's not completely like a country town. A lot of things that are in Forney are very new. Like some of these plazas, you guys, the majority of the things I saw in Forney, they were new, brand new. Okay, there are some parts, obviously they're going to be older structures, but majority of Forney, you guys, brand new homes, brand new structures and commercial developments. So you do have the historic district though, which is old, and it's very well kept and updated historic district with many shops, including like diners, boutiques, farmers markets. They have the amazing Spellman Museum, which is a must see if you are in Forney. It provides a wonderful insight into what animals, people, and the tribes lived like in that area. and how it developed over time. They also have the exhibits, which are very comprehensive and great for all age groups, young or old. And then they have events all throughout the year, which is great for bringing together the community, and they have other events here as well. I really love this downtown area. I mean, come on, look at these historic homes, you guys. I've been to a lot of downtowns, but this has to be one of the best historic homes that I have seen. I was honestly really impressed with these historic homes. I mean, they're absolutely beautiful, and accompanied by all this greenery and these big trees is just a plus. Absolutely love this downtown. Like I said, Forney is amazing. Like I was amazed several times, you know, driving through Forney while I was making this tour, even though I've been through Forney several times. They have the Forney Community Park, and honestly, you guys, I was taken back by this. This park is amazing. I mean, and you know that I've been to several suburbs and went to several parks. This is one of the top parks that I went to. It has so much to do. I mean, this is amazing. There's this huge playground for children. And then they have this huge sand playground for children as well. And they also have splash pads. They have trails, open fields for soccer, football, basketball. They got tennis courts, baseball, softball diamonds. There's just a ton going on over there. And definitely one of the best community parks that I have seen. And I've been around one of the major suburbs as well. And this definitely tops some of the major suburbs. And then they also have lots of room for development in Forney. And then they also have the zoo. Yes, they have a zoo. It's called a Gentle Zoo. And they have a variety of animals here, both indoors and outdoors. And they have things for the kids too, such as like the maze, the sand pit for the kids, along with the tractor train rides and petting areas. So many love coming here and enjoying time with animals such as like the kangaroos, rabbits, goats. And then they also have like a reptile exhibit that I won't be going to. They also have like events throughout the year as well. Like for example, in October they have the pumpkin patch, so that's great how you have that area. And this is definitely an area that kids will really enjoy. And not even kids, you guys, adults. I feel like in some cases adults enjoy zoos more than kids. And you are very close to Lake Ray Hubbard, which is about 18 to 20 minutes depending on where you are in Forney, maybe longer or maybe closer. And then this specifically is the Terry Park, which is in Heath. You know, this park has like pavilions, like boat ramps. It's a nice place to cycle and jog. It's great for the kids, amazing views, you know, great scenery for pictures. The major con of this area is bugs. Literally I had 2 bugs come jump on me just making like a couple of these videos, which is crazy because it's like, why me? You have all this land. But honestly, this park is just so amazing. And what's great is that the sun sets against the west side. You'll be able to see the beautiful sunsets, which is something that definitely people from Heath actually take advantage of. And Heath is another one, a great suburb as well. This is perfect for people that like to live near the water. But other than that, the views are amazing. In terms of major shopping centers, there really isn't any. But you do have the Town East Mall in Mesquite, which is about like 20 minutes away. And you have all your favorite shops over there. I believe it's 3 stories tall, okay? I've been there several times. They also have the Firewheel outlet in Garland, which is about 30 minutes away without traffic, of course. And then they also have several nice restaurants here. They have a movie theater as well, salons, so much more they have here. And then you also have the Galleria, which is in Dallas, which is a little bit further, 30, 40 minutes away without traffic, of course. And that's a major mall in Dallas, has more than enough shops. And the fact that you are close to all this shopping is great. And, you know, close to Forney and Terrell, you do have a Marshalls and Ross, which is about 10, 12 minutes away from Forney, depending on where you are again. So you have a nice deal of things around Forney, and just know that Forney is still developing. There's still tons of development that are in the works for Forney, such as like the Victory Parks, which is basically going to be like a mixed-use development with like shopping and dining as well, and they've already broken ground on that. They also have the Trailhouse Park, which is a new development. This is going to be a live, work, play concept. It's going to be a walkable development consisting of restaurants and other retailers. And this is just 2 of the many developments that are in the works. Definitely growing like crazy. And I honestly kind of like the vibe of Forney because you kind of get some, you know, elevation in Forney. It's not like completely flat. Like I saw some hills And then there's lots of greenery in terms of like lots of trees and bushes. So I love how they preserve that, even though there's been like a lot of construction going on in Forney the past couple of years. Like I said, majority of the things in Forney are brand new, and I love how they preserved most of the nature. Okay, I realized that I just love cities that are rich in trees, and honestly, being in Forney felt really different, and it felt really good too. So if you're thinking like Forney is like this country little hillbilly town, no, it definitely isn't like that. By the way, if you guys are liking this content, please make sure to hit the like and hit the subscribe if you guys want more content like this. I helped people navigate around the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and then I introduced them to Forney, and they absolutely loved Forney. So sometimes homes are a little bit more expensive on the North Dallas side, and then in Forney you can get the same house for like $100,000 cheaper. Okay, you can get bigger house for less amount of money, which people love. And then on top of that, like, you really have a nice community with a lot of amenities as well. And even if you don't want that, there's still like very affordable housing in Forney. You know, Forney does have that tight-knit community feel. You have people looking out for one another, and it's really nice to have that community feel. It really just makes you feel safer. Again, you know, there's bad parts and good parts to every city, and that's why I suggest you do your research, because we technically cannot tell you what area is safe or not safe, because your safe and my safe are not the same. Just do your research on what areas that you would want to live in if you want to live in Forney. But honestly, Forney is definitely a good option. Like, if you don't care too much about being, you know, in the hustle and bustle like some people do, and you're either like working remote, or you're, you know, you don't have kids, or you do have kids, or whatever the case is, you know, have your priorities straight, and then from there decide what you want to do. So moving on to the neighborhoods. The neighborhoods are absolutely amazing. I love these neighborhoods. And, you know, before we get into the new construction, just a disclaimer out there: if you guys are wanting to get new construction homes, please have a real estate agent. I cannot stress the amount of times, and yes, I have to do a little rant, I cannot stress the amount of times that people have signed contracts with these builders and they're stuck and in trouble. So it's better to go in with a realtor. And trust me, a lot of times people think that if you don't have a realtor, that you're going to save the commission that's paid to them off the sales price. That's not true. If they do tell you, which I've heard some builders do say, that if you don't use their agent, use their in-house agent, or whatever the case is, that they'll give you some type of incentives or something. And if a builder tells you that they're going to save you more money if you don't use an agent, that should already be a red flag. They charge you for unnecessary things, and then they give you a credit to make you think that you're saving money when really you're overpaying. Okay, so they're very tricky. The sales representatives are there to represent the builder. They're not there to represent you. Okay, they might know everything about the plans and everything about the upgrades, and they might be such a help to you, but you still need somebody there to represent your interests and make sure that you're safe and that you're getting the best deal. And they'll take a lot of load off your back when it comes to lots of things like inspections, negotiations. You're going to be acting really foolish if you go to one of these communities without a real estate agent. And even when you're going in there, at least write your agent's name down. You know, you can write my name down just in case, because the second time that you go in there and you want to buy from them, if the first time you didn't put your agent's name down, guess what? You can't use an agent no more. I know they're very tricky when it comes to that, but hey, they're trying to save their commission as well. So they don't want somebody to represent you. Okay, they're gonna play you. So the number one community I want to talk about is Travis Ranch, which is a master plan community built on over 1,500 acres of the shores of Lake Ray Hubbard. So that's good that you're close to the lake. And this neighborhood dates back to 2005 with some new homes built this year as well. And the homes here range from $305,000 all the way to $593,000 from the recently closed properties in this area. Now, this also has an on-site elementary school, which is amazing and so convenient. And then they also have like a community pavilion, splash pads, swimming pools, and playground area, which is amazing. I really like this park. So this home is around $425,000 with 4 beds, and it is 2,465 square feet. It's brand new construction. Wow, this house is absolutely amazing. And if you were like in some place like McKinney, this house would easily be over $500,000. So this is a very beautiful home. In my opinion, it's affordable for the amount of square footage. So this community also has like nice green belts all throughout. I love the trees. It provides you a great amount of shade. And then the homes are very reasonable priced too, and they're not even old. Next up, we have the Villages of Fox Hollow, which dates back to 2005. And homes here range from about $290,000 $590,000 to $682,000 according to the recently sold homes in this area. And it's right across from Forney Community Park, the one I was talking about, which is the amazing huge park. And then this area also has, you know, swimming pool, amenity center, and trails all throughout. It's also a very good option. Now let's take a look at one of the homes here in this neighborhood. Now this home is $519,000. It has 5 beds and 4 bathrooms, and it was built in 2015, so still fairly new. And it has 3 attached garage spaces, and it is $142 per square. But that is amazing, you guys. That is incredibly low. Look at this home. It has high ceilings. You know, some of the colors can be changed as per my liking. But other than that, you know, this house is amazing. So that's great how you can get such a big home for a lower value. Next up, we have the most famous, which is Devonshire. And this is one of the most desirable communities in Forney. And, you know, Devonshire is a master plan community in the rolling countryside. You know, they have resort style living here, complete with a clubhouse, pavilions, large swimming pool, splash pads, hiking and biking trails. They also have a basketball court along with a volleyball court. Everything you need to be entertained and relax and enjoy the time with your family. They also have this on-site huge elementary school that I literally thought was a middle school. But how convenient is that when a community has a elementary school within the community? That's just so great for our children. You will see that we have lots of communities like this in the Dallas area where there will be like this huge master plan community with resort style amenities, and then they'll have like literally a middle school right in the center of the community. These are like one of the most desirable communities, especially people when out of state come here. They're just absolutely fall in love because it's like you won't find something like this in New York. This home right here is $389,000. Includes 3 beds, 2 baths, 993 square feet, almost a 2,000 square feet home. And then it was built in 2020, so it's fairly new. This is a really nice house. I'm loving the kitchen area. And this is built by Perry Homes, which is one of the most reputable builders here that we have in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So, you know, there's other communities as well. There's tons of communities in Forney. Development still happening in Forney. Other communities are going to come here. In fact, Megatel is bringing their development, Bellagio Lagoon, I believe that's how you pronounce it. This is a development that is literally budgeted around $800 million. It will feature a man-made lagoon with white sand beaches. Homes will be starting in the 400,000s. They'll also have an active adult community. This will have several amenities such as like clubhouses, event center, playgrounds, so much more. And, you know, this is when I think they're going to be starting their construction next year, I believe. And these are the type of communities that you want to get in before anything's even built, because the amount of appreciation that these homes are going to get is absolutely insane. So the early stages of any new community, this is what a lot of investors do. So you can definitely do that approach. Maybe you can have it as a second home as well, and sell it for some profit some years down. So Forney also has a school district of its own, which is called the Forney ISD, and it's the #1 school district in Kaufman County. And it has about 14 schools. Some of the ratings, you might want to check what metrics they're rated on, because some of the metrics that are rated on really don't matter. What really matters is like the test scores. So Forney is definitely a place that you should consider if you're looking for an affordable area for your family, yet still being close to Dallas. I mean, 25-30 minutes away from Dallas. I mean, that's part of the reason why it's booming so much, is because of close proximity to Dallas. Now that can easily take up to an hour during rush hour, understood, but still even an hour to and from work is the norm here. So if you guys need any help with your home search or any of your buying and selling needs, or if you guys have any questions, make sure to contact me. All my contacts will be down in the description box below. You can also fill out my buyers and sellers questionnaire, and I'll get into contact with you as soon as possible so we can discuss your options. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and hit the subscribe if you guys want more content like this. And make sure to leave down in the comments any suggestions or any input that you have on Forney, if you live here, if you're looking to live here. And that's it for today's video, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.